mustn't live in fear and no madman who could take up no gun and cause no destruction. Remember when you come cool and suckling would be revealed unto bait and suckling. Keep on lying and doing you do. One day the truth go pick up with you. Better days are waiting, 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 waiting. We dying, 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 dying. Children, children, stop your crying. Well, leader say, what you say? You wait, it's coming, it's coming. Tonight we want to turn the hands of the clock back down. We want to say that everybody keep telling we pay we tax, things gonna be better. Pay your tax, things gonna be better. And we keep paying tax and we suffering and we suffering and we suffering. Put your best voices together and help us. This one. Better days are coming and they coming and they coming and they coming.
Better days are coming, it coming and it coming and it coming and it coming. Better days coming. Yo.
Thank you, producer.
We inside.
Inside. Yeah, I'm gonna charge you.
Blessings to all. It's Tuesday. And only know when it's Tuesday, how the thing just go down. Right? Unfortunately, as you all can see, I don't know what you're doing. Honestly, don't know what you're doing, but I was going to say, unfortunately, as you can see, the middle here is clear.
Top of number 3.
Due to unforeseen circumstances, Alan can't be here tonight. So hopefully he might get a chance to take in the show. He might get to a WhatsApp call, some kind of something. But
deepest condolences for whoever had to deal with him this hour.
Oh Jesus!
I had to show
the man
something.
say deepest condolences. Go there. So Alan, next week we're gonna link up, buddy. Unfortunately. The chow mein and bread is here. I don't know about you, but we will enjoy it for you.
Yeah, man.
You know, we will also let you know.
Tell them what it is.
Hey.
What?
Yeah. The thing nice.
Tell them what it is.
We will let you know how it tastes.
Yeah.
And well, that's the most you would be able to do.
Harriet Jeremiah.
Good night.
Harriet, you have a nice name there, you know. I don't know what name. Keep that name. Look at what you do. Look at what you tell you. You have a boss name there. Good night.
So why does she keep it? She can't go.
No, some people change their name. No, some people change their name.
So you feel Harriet go just get up tomorrow morning. I go and change my name. I go nobody wherever we just go. Hey, Jean Morales.
I had friends going good. 1 minute you calling them one thing, the next week they hear. Nah, I know my name again. Go in Red House and just change the name. So Patsy Edwards.
Good night.
Good night, my love. Good night, my dear.
Well, you know we just do it. We have a lot of information stored.
Some things, sir.
To the people who were calling and asking about the classes pertaining to crochet. We give you the information tonight. And you can call again and do thing, and we go do thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
We know we have some trending things happening in the country.
Oh, yes,
So we go talk about that. Right?
Where is my friends?
You know?
Your friends, just you should bring back that one then.
Where's my friends tonight?
Yeah, but I confused it. I seen plural.
Susanna Joe, feel good night to you.
No, but this I kind of confused with this.
Dexter, just sign a TTI. Which friends?
Watch this.
Yeah, I pacing here, I pacing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Where is my friends? Which one are you?
Is there real thing happening here, but I see Alistair reading.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, right, okay. It's coming, alright. Yeah, but I don't understand.
It's coming on a donkey cart.
I don't understand that question, Jean.
She must mean Alan.
Where's my friend? Some of their typo.
Yeah, the S is a typo.
Yeah,
because it can't have more than one Alan.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. We can't deal with that.
And she can't be seeing me and asking where we.
Yeah.
So,
well,
I was kind of feeling when she said friends.
You never know, You never know.
Oh, good.
Never know.
Yeah, boy. Good. Yeah, that sounds too nice.
Just seeing.
But good night, folks. We in the yard.
Yeah, we outside. You know it is.
So I can speed up this thing where you
Yeah. So, we have a lot to discuss. We have a lot of information to give out tonight. Hey, Eric, move that Sunlight Studios thing for me, you know. I want the people to see. There she is. Yeah, this is my page.
Oh, yeah, your private little phone.
Yeah. You know, this is Guy of the Caribbean. I just on my Facebook and I.
Yeah, now watch. Oh, your thing, you
that Guy. No, not
that Guy.
Hey, you know, I never tried that.
Yeah, watch part.
Yeah. Why? I have to get in touch with all these new things with social media. Anastasia Francois.
Unfortunately, Alan is not here tonight.
Alan has some things happening tonight, so you can't make.
He begged for some allowance.
Yeah.
We allow.
He begged it.
We allow him. That's how we drop it. Good.
Yeah, can't put it.
I
I don't watch. I have my broomstick right there. I have my broomstick. It's boom! Oh, so anyway, we had to take in the anthem.
Normal thing.
Right, and then we will come back and we go get the ball rolling. Who come with it rolling? Hey, let me send some love to Star Child, boy. Star Child! Star Child was messaging me. Hey, yeah, you had to send love to the when we come back, we go send some love out to the radio family and thing. And hey, Miss Jem!
Right,
I hope you're inside.
Let's see we eating when we come.
Don't study that.
You are thinking the tub.
Don't study that.
You are thinking the tub. So
right?
What you could do here though, while we have a thing, you could organize your thing.
Be strong, boy.
And we could have a thing, right? So we eating a thing, you could eat and drink on your side.
Yeah.
Feel like
tonight we are jamming. We are jamming tonight.
Right?
We have been jamming tonight. Right, but anyway, taking the anthem, we're coming back.
Hey guys, so this is the actual recording. Culture Don't Close Down, Culture Don't Fall Out. Written by Mr. Ronald Ford and sang by yours truly.
You never know when a comedian serious or joking. The country was shocked to see Harold Beerback crying. People thought he was filming a new TV episode. We cultural archives were telling in a dark hole. How we value the works of those who contribute. For my cultural expression, money can't substitute. The images will remain embedded on my mind. And for my culture, I'm reflecting all the time. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. That is how we just pass on tradition. To protect the archives of my people's expression. To save the soul of this great nation. Our people's culture keeps them strong and provides the stimulus to carry on. Tell them culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. The will of my people make the bailiff up and morning. Just a would I hit them licks in one of the episodes. Gonna send Rose would I wrench it and get them blows. Thanks to the generosity of the people of TNT. They say the cultural works of my country. Master Henville must be feeling so proud of we for protecting and saving Gaia TV. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. For a few dollars you can't tell culture close up shop. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. It's Western TV, you want me cheer on to watch. What's wrong with seeing people on TV looking like me? You culturize my children with Bert and Ernie. A people's culture can only be about money. Seeing yourself on TV brings a different energy. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. Philomena would have beat them with you bucket and mop. Lang lang na na lang day. If Mr. Roscoe was in the mansion that fateful morning, that is where the archive would be storing. Eyelash baby would have come bushy things in the kitchen. Sprang along would have give them a good tongue lashing. It's a serious lesson that the country learned. Your cultural archives must have a permanent home. By the evening they had to leave Gaia TV alone. The power of the people paid off the loan. Tell them culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. Monetizing cultural assets could be rough. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. Tell them financiers never all we bluff. It's not easy to foreclose on a people's legacy, to trade their heritage for some small money. Cultural contributors must be cutting in their grave as they tried to block the path that they paved. Tell them culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. Monetizing cultural assets could be tough. Dang na dang na day, dang dang na na dang day. Kyle was the stomping ground of the great sprung along. Tony Hall, Christopher Led, and Wendell Etienne. So much room and stand as a platform to perform. How we cultural legacy would have carry on. We thank Errol Fabian for standing strong and reaching out in the time of need and desperation. Thanks to the people for their contribution. Today Gaia TV on its way building back strong. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. Gaia TV on its way back to the top. Tell them culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. Culture can only stumble, but it will never flop. From the Ganges and the Niles emerged chutney. Calypso evolved from the brutality of slavery. The Spanish influence carang for all and we, and the English Privy Council is still with we. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. Displacing the archives is a recipe for this unity. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. Dang dang na na dang day. Hey hey, where you going with that? Culture don't fall out. You hey, I pay the money. We pay with money.
We pay with money, we pay with money all
What
year.
she pay for? We pay with money.
A pod.
A pod?
Yeah, she pay for a pod.
What she pay
Pay
for?
for a pod.
A pod?
Yeah, a pod, yeah. A pod in
I want to raise a lance this year.
You
So,
oh God, it too early.
Nah, too early, but that's what we here for, Anstance. I did some work. I did some work around the savannah. You know, over the last few days, we did a couple jobs,
Right,
and one of them was in the savannah.
right.
So of course, the whole pod thing, some people for it, some people against, some people for it, but this is not carnival and thing. And this part of pod thing, you can't lie with your partner and suppose you hear anything and you seen something happening in a little session over there, you can't go and be part of that, and that is not one thing. Well beaten up.
Yeah, but that's the purpose of the pod.
I know. But what they saying... No, he understands that, but what he's saying, that in itself...
is not
what the whole carnival experience supposed to be.
Yeah, but we know that, eh?
But on the other hand, it has some people actually going through the pod while music playing, because there's a couple music videos and stuff like... Not music videos, promotions and things we were working on.
Yeah.
And them really get on in the pod, so... I realized at the end of the day...
I think people need to understand that they're really trying something. They're trying something.
Yeah.
You cannot expect it to be like how it was before. And that's the first...
Good night, Sharon.
Sharon Frederick.
Sharon.
You need to understand that it will not be like before.
Like everything else.
Like everything else. It had to adjust. Some big countries did it. Yeah. I saw a picture of a big concert. I can't remember. It was somewhere like Zurich or Germany, somewhere up on that side of the world.
Yeah.
Right? Big concert.
Yeah.
And everybody in the pod.
Yeah. Is he the only fella in the yellow suit? You mean after you bash the pod, that is you getting on?
Yeah. After all that talk, you inside the pod more than everybody else.
No, but why realize at the end of the day, there's a group of persons, and there is the other thing. You always have sections, groupings.
Yeah.
They have a group of people, they don't care what. You could put them where?
Them inside.
You could make a pod with them alone, they're going.
Yeah.
Because
well, we have those.
They don't want to hear the music. And
and I think that is the whole essence of that.
Yeah.
Right? That's the whole essence of it. The essence of it is just to give you a taste. That's
what they call it. It's a taste.
You know, it's a taste of carnival.
It's like you're cooking a whole potluck thing normally, and then somebody say, take a taste.
Take a taste.
You can't say, that all you give me. No, it's a taste.
It's a taste, you're greedy.
You want the whole pot? It's just a taste.
So guys, it's a taste of carnival. Don't expect it to be like how we are accustomed having carnival.
But I like Luther though, listen to Luther.
Yeah, I was listening to the interview this morning when we were heading out the road.
Yeah. He said, based on how you're doing it, don't call it the national.
Well, when it comes to the
Mona, something else.
Yeah, because and I agree fully with Luther, because there's no Skinner Park, and to me, without Skinner Park, there's really no competition. Because Skinner Park to me was bigger than the actual finals itself. I might be wrong. Some people might not agree with me. That's okay. That's just my opinion, because that dynamics of that semi-final down in Saudi, that is something people look forward to. That is a tradition for some people.
In fact, the semi-finals will be bigger than the finals.
That's what I'm saying.
Just crowd capacity and
crowd,
stuff.
Everything.
It'll be bigger.
Because it's like 40 artists. So it's like a whole day lime. Everybody with a cooler, you're reaching like what? I used to start like something like 10 o'clock in the morning. Or something like that. Right? So from 10 o'clock in the morning, people inside from 8 o'clock. Because you want to be up close, you want to be up in the drama, you have your toilet paper.
On standby.
On standby for certain people. We ain't go call no name and point no fingers and say it's gypsy or anything like that, or anybody of this sort. Right? But I'm just saying, right, people had a toilet paper on standby. And that in itself is something that you're actually taken away by trying to force this competition. You're taken away from what the essence of the whole thing is. So I say keep a nice calypso show. Take that money, whatever is the first place, the second place, the third place, however much money it is all you have. Give the artists and them a parents' fee. Let them come and do a song or two. Live band business. And just keep a nice show. Keep a nice show. That make more sense than thing. And I mean, don't kill the culture in trying to give you a little right. Because that's exactly what go happen. Things will get better by whenever. can't say this year or next.
Well, I hear on news this evening, Tuco saying, nah, forget that.
Well, they would.
And
then people
the
have
amount
to
of money that they put towards
artists
it.
put out plenty money.
And the time they have to put it together, they say, nah, that ain't making sense.
It making no sense.
That ain't making no sense.
Not making sense.
Pay all the artists, give all the artists a appearance fee.
Forget that.
Have a big show and forget that. Forget it.
Forget that.
Yeah.
Keep a nice big calypso show.
We won't die. We won't die.
The people will come out. People will come out.
Jane, not you alone. Not you alone.
You understand?
But we didn't always have a Mona competition. It came at some point.
Right.
So who says it has to be now, here forever? And as a year or two can't pass without it, what, we go dead? You know, but our next story by itself.
Agnes Roach, good night.
Hey, oh, you are your thing and you getting real?
Yeah, I get anything here, Miguel, all the way down in South now, share the thing, man. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for sharing the thing, man.
Hey.
Know the thing nice.
You have a big man inside.
Well, we have a big man inside. What time it is? We in pretty bored. 20 past 9.
Flexi muscle, heavyweight, you got
Yeah. Well, all I feel is just so. Don't feel we have to have people here with me. What kind of shit is all I feeling, boy?
Big guns coming up here now.
I tell you. Yeah, what's going on? Tell them now. Stop doing whatever it is you're trying to do. I don't know what it's that. You know it's that. I never seen nobody do that.
Nah, that is okay then. Let me run the promo first. So
right.
So folks, here's what's up.
Tell them.
You want it? Or you want to tell them?
No, you tell them.
So
tell them now.
26th of March.
Right.
26th of March. We have a very huge event coming up. It's actually a global premiere.
They stay quiet, they work.
Yeah, so there's a big show coming up. Look for it on the live. Well, not on the live. It's actually a pay-per-view, but you'll hear more about it. And we have the main man behind that thing. We have him here tonight. If some of those of you who weren't following us, you see the flyer and stuff, and we have him here tonight. But I just want to take in, before we bring him on, that's a kind of precursor. If I'm using a right, I just use all kind of terms. I just inventing. Right, with a little promo. So you'll know who the man is, and he's here to talk about that event. Is going to be massive. It's going to be global. We have some supporting artists and all that kind of stuff. But here's it is. Taking this.
Put your hand in mine.
Infinite love.
Take a breath. Pause for a cause.
Infinite love.
All this madness in the world.
Love meets nature for the ultimate virtual event. Infinite Love, the nature experience.
With the iconic music of the one and only Collis Duranty and the Unlimited Soul Project. For a generous contribution of only $11.55 US, you can enjoy 2 hours of sweet, soothing Caribbean vibes
From the Jamel Beach Resort, Toco, in sunny Trinidad. Only via pay-per-view.
at live.allaccess.events. Love support by
Candice Marcus.
I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree.
Jelani J. Smoke Ned.
It's only black notes, like Negro spirituals bringing black hope. To the misinformed, the truth is not in black votes.
Nissa,
Everybody wants to know what's going on with me. Ooh, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Richard Biro.
and more. Find us on Facebook
and Instagram
at All Access Events TT
for more information. Saturday, March 26th.
the global premiere of Infinite Love, the Nature Experience.
When you know it's love.
When you know the love has gone and finally found a way. It's when you know it's love.
It's when you know
We have the big man in the business. He's inside.
And Agnes Roach is listening. So, folks, we have the big man. The big man is, other people are referred to as the big man in the business.
Yeah.
But we are the big man in
Yeah. So careful with that.
We have a lot of big men in this business. Hey, blessings always to my friend Collis Duranty. What? Your fans and all locked on already, man.
Yeah. I'm a friend. I'm a day one friend there, man.
Yeah.
All I we is day one.
Oh,
sorry.
What did you?
Sorry. But he next day one friend.
Oh.
Friends.
Collis, welcome.
Yes, man. Blessings, man. Good night.
Nice, man. Nice to have you on the inside. So, how things with you, man? How things with you?
Well, unfortunately, I can't be there with you all personally, but I'm glad thanks to technology, we could still do this.
Yeah, boy.
We are thing, man. We are thing to blow your mind, Collis.
Guys, unfortunately, we really had something planned. Collis was going to be all in the back here singing with bike and all kind of things.
Yeah.
Circumstances happen, life happens, and we have to, but we compensating.
Yeah, we are closer to the date. We do a nice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We want to bring. Three of the guys on the cast, and we go do our thing. We go do our thing, man. We go do our thing.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Yeah, man. So tell me more about the show now.
Well, what can I tell you? We are all set and ready to go for March 26th, right? Global premiere of the Infinite Love, the Nature Experience. Well, what I will tell you in more simple terms, we're living in a time where, we all under it when it comes to survival and sustenance. After with realizing, well, look, I mean, it's always been the thing, but in the pandemic, it's a little extra. So now I have to realize, okay, I have a skill, I have a talent, I have friends. Likewise, are we all going through it?
Yeah.
So we had to beg for it, basically, to say, go on, let's use our talents. And our gifts and work together and create something that could generate something for us, to hold up,
Yeah.
So that's the main part. Other than that, though, of course, as an artist, it's our goal and our aspirations to want to share with fans and audience and people around the globe what is going on in our heads, and our music, to express ourselves, to share with you, So apart from, yes, we're doing this right now to help ourselves, but we are continuing that part where we are here for you, and that's the bigger message in Infinite Love,
Nice.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Niceness, man. Niceness.
So, Colin, how long you in this thing, babe? How long you in this music?
Donkey years.
Yeah. No, let me tell you why I asked.
That's 2 donkey years.
How much? Two?
Yeah, 2 donkey.
Yeah. No, to put some context, let me tell you why I asked. Because I remember one year I went to Bago to do a wedding with a friend of mine. He carried me to Bago with him. And, well, a lot of people know that my brother is the famous Bunji Garlin.
See ya?
Right. So, yeah, that's what they say. Right? He famous, not me, right?
Bunji's your brother, boy. Yeah, big boy.
So the man, because, well, the thing is, the bride was from Tobago, the groom was from England, but everybody came to Tobago for the wedding. So, he wanted to big it up now, ting. So he introducing me now as Bunji Garlin brother. So they watching him. Who is Bunji? Who is it? So you know Bunji Garlin? You don't know Marshall?
Who's that?
Who is it?
Where them people from?
And he was surprised that even in England,
them not from
when Notting Hill Carnival is a big thing,
some
of our big
they must know the song, They might know the song.
They don't know them.
They know the song.
But they probably know the song, but they don't know. No, and I could go on with other thing.
Yeah.
The thing is, for instance, the other day I came across an artist, Dirty Loops is the track that they did. And I feel that was fresh. Good. Yeah, ting. And I show you a couple of people that, that song so thing. Not doing that now from about like 12 years ago.
Whole thing.
That thing come out, you know. But to me, it's like it fresh. The point I'm making is that there is always somebody new hearing you. As big as you might feel you are, no matter how long you are around, there is always somebody new hearing you for the first time. So with that context is why I ask how long you've been around. So people will know what they miss.
Yeah, 2 donkey years ago.
Yeah. But go ahead. Yeah. Tell the people about Collis, man. The people want to hear about Collis. Yeah.
Well, a son of the soil, of course, and stemming from deep down in the Southland, Siparia and Point Fortin. Yes, I think they cut the umbilical cord in 2. So it have a piece in Siparia, it have a piece in Point. Yeah. But now the thing for that really is because parentage. My mom is from Siparia, my dad is from Point Fortin. So with the families on the both sides, they kind of grew up in 2 villages. You know, that kind of thing. Well, the singing part started from very early, in church, you know, that kind of setting, Sunday school.
Okay.
Coming up, you realize, that one day you could sing, you have a voice, you know?
Okay.
So they start using me early. Yeah, choir and primary school and secondary school and all those things coming up the road. But the thing about it is the growing up in the 2 villages, you know, and then when you start to try to put yourself out there, so you're singing in the birthday thing, in the Queen show, pageant and thing, you get, you know, whatever ceremonies you might get, people start to recognize you. And then things start to open up. So you'll have now like Emancipation, Valentine's, Independence, the Republic. These different holidays will come now and you're short a girl, walk and eat all the food. So those young days coming up in that there were, I would say, I have to give thanks to both villages in terms of the governance of those villages. But in Point Fortin, not to take anything away from Siparia, but in Point Fortin, I don't know if it probably has to do with because Point Fortin has always been so more culturally inclined, you know. But I get a lot of exposure, and I really think I built my name in Point Fortin.
Right.
You know, and then I went to school, secondary school in Point Fortin College. So you know that more sensible and coming into adulthood kind of age. You know, yeah, Point Fortin was the real place. You know. So I was always a singer. It's only in 1999 actually I discovered the writer.
Okay.
Yeah. But let me say 1999, 2000, around there. Yeah. I had a job that I used to do. I used to do entertainment as well in the cruise ship industry in those years, in the 90s, mid 90s, 96, 97, 98. But that ended with a experience on the sea, which was a hurricane.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. We had to go into all that, but it was nice. It was nice. It was like, nah. Last time we should have talked about that. But that, I think, was the catalyst for the writer, Collis Duranty, because I nearly work one time, you know, after we go through all we go
you still leave it one time, you take long.
And we reach the fourth day. That was it till I called it. But after that, I came home and I discovered the writer, and it just keep growing from strength to strength, just to keep it short, you know. All that you experience today and coming from Collis Duranty is coming out from that time in there.
All right, nice one. Cool.
Yeah, man.
You have anything for him?
Nah, well,
I don't want to ask him everything. I don't want to ask him everything.
No, well, he kind of cover everything I wanted to find out. But I think let we take a little small break and we'll come back because we have somebody anxious waiting to see the Sorry, Nicky.
Big things happening on this side. So here's what's happening. For those of you who don't know, and of course, even for those of you who know, nothing wrong in hearing one of your favorite songs over and over and over and over. Collis has some nice tracks that I love. So let's take one. Let me see which one is this one. Let's take one. In fact, let me run this one. This is actually Collis live. This is Collis live in Naparima Bowl some years ago. Richard Biro, who is also one of the artists on the cast for that show, he had Collis as a guest artist on his show. So here's take a Collis live, and we'll come back with some more talk and some more discussion.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man, we could do better than that. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. How you feeling? Give yourselves a round of applause for braving the weather. Hey. Blessed is the child that has his own. Blessed is the man that leads his home. Blessed are the mothers of the earth, oh yeah, who gave us birth. It's blessed to be humble and meek. Give thanks for the things you find each time you seek. Remember you can't walk before you creep. Ooh, live in peace and let your light so shine. Let your light shine. Let your light shine for all the world to see. Oh yeah. And let your love light be. Oh yeah, live in peace and let your light so shine. Let your light shine. Let your light shine for all the world to see. Oh yeah, and let your love light beam. Hey, hey, hey. Live in peace. So blessed is the child that has his own, and blessed is the man that leaves his home. Blessed are the mothers of the earth, sweet earth, who gave us birth. And it's blessed to be humble and meek. Give thanks for the things you find each time you seek. And remember you.
Right there, I can't get everything. Come the show.
Yeah. That's a big one. That's a big one.
Well, not come the show, but view the show. It's pay-per-view. As I said, but you hear more information about that coming down the line. Collis, you know what's one thing what I hear from your music. You could tell me if I'm missing something or if I'm on point. But what I from all your songs, all of them, Brighter Day. Oh gosh, what's the next one? Good. Good. The thing right in the top of my head, not Brighter Day, boy. Dream Highway.
Good song. Oh, Dream Highway, all right. Good song.
Yeah.
Right.
Champion. Right. I love Dream Highway. But one of the things I hear with all of those songs is a sense of checking yourself kind of thing, looking within, sorting out yourself, you know, making sure things are right.
Yes.
You know, careful how you live with people. I get that coming out of all your songs.
Yeah, it's constantly a reminder for me, even as much as the message is out there for everyone. Because, you know, some people tend to put you on a pedestal too, you know, when you hear you're singing songs with messages and and strong content like that. They put you somewhere in your mind, and sometimes you could do no sin, you could do no wrong, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I'm just human like everybody else. I'm just inspired to do this, you know. And so the music is even the lyrics, everything is a message from me. Even I constantly have to evaluate myself and make sure that I'm staying on the right track.
Okay.
You know, well, you know, sometimes we fail, but you know, we press it forward. You know,
Why do we fail, son? So we can learn to get back up, right?
yes, man, yes, man, yes, man,
Words
yes,
of the
man,
great
yes, man.
Thomas Wayne. You know who's Thomas Wayne, right?
The man can sing. Yeah, Sharon. That's right.
Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. So you know, I just try to keep it real, you know.
Yeah. So where that song, that particular song that is, where that came from? When I say, you know, what inspired that song?
Well, here now, here is the thing. It's so much music, brother, that sometimes when you know you interview and thing and you get that question too, you had to go back through a serious,
Yeah.
you know, to go down in your head. But I'll tell you this: most of my music is comes from inspiration. So I'm not the writer that will just it will hit me, it will hit off one time and I could flow those lyrics out of my head one time in front of the mic and I have it and write a song. I have to go and put pen to paper. However, when it comes, you know, so I might get music to work on, but I'm be there and I have to listen and listen and listen and listen and listen and I'm waiting on something. And when it comes, I just find the pen on the paper
Go down the
and
road.
do what happens there, you know? So these songs come from a place that is bigger than me, you know? And I like to say it's a picture frame that I now have to live and again coming back to what we were just speaking about, checking myself and trying to live now to fit into this frame. You know, that this gift and you know has been given to me. So yeah man. It's a vibes.
What you have something? You want?
Well, I wanted to find what's going on.
Well, I could ask him too, you know, but I don't want to.
Oh, right. So besides, no, right, come back to me. There. So besides your songs, Collis, have you ever written for the, you know, the major artists?
That's a question I had to. Yeah.
Because I mean, as you say, you've been around. Two donkeys.
Yeah.
So tell us about that, man.
Even not
Excuse
the
me,
major
I'm sorry.
You mean, but
anybody.
anything, anything.
Yeah, well I have written already. I have a collaboration that I did with Taurus Riley.
Yes, I saw that.
I wrote the song. And also forgive me guys, I have this cough.
Yeah, that's
But don't worry, it's not the 19.
Some people don't know the difference.
Yeah, and I've also written for Grams from Morgan Heritage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I would have done something
A big hit, right?
for an upcoming youth, but I can't remember his name now. Forgive me for that. But that's basically what I mostly write for myself.
All right. Well, that's still good because I mean, you say Grams. So that in itself, that top-notch thing you're talking there. Right?
Yeah. Well, it's a song.
Like all the ballpark.
Yeah, it's a song still yet to be released.
Serious.
I don't know what they're doing, but I, as being a writer, sometimes I would perform it once in a while in my set, you know.
Yeah. Well, don't tell me the name. I don't think. But you're featured on the I See Lots project.
Yes.
That one had some big hitters in it too. You know, the Marshall, the Prophet Benjamin, Positive. Tell us about that experience and how was that experience for you? Because that was actually the first time What year that song come out? What year you can remember?
That was 2012.
2012. Well, and that was actually the first time that I actually heard your music.
Okay.
That was because I was like, as a DJ, you get this new rhythm, and I was like, but who's this man, boy? This man, but the man sounding good. The tune big. But I say I never hear about this Collis Duranty, and then last year.
But let me go back a little bit. Phil.
Go ahead.
I used to sing for Eric brother.
Serious? I saw it out.
So when I came out of that experience from the sea,
right,
I did an audition at a band in South named Sensation.
Right, Sensation, correct,
which eventually went on to be the backing band for Bunchy Galley.
Yeah.
So it was myself, Richard Trumpet, and Selvon, Mr. Chuck Noel.
Right.
We were the frontline vocalists. The band would perform for itself for like a half hour, and then we bring on Gallin and Asylum mash up the place.
Right.
So I do that for like about 3 years, and so on. Then before we get to the Sealats, then I went on to the speakeasies and the poetry nights and these things.
Okay.
No, that was because coming out of the soca hype and the raga soca vibes and so on, I started to kind of find myself and was self-taught with the guitar.
Right.
So the writing became different, and I started to fit into these kind of circles, which now is what we all enjoy now, the music of Collis Duranty. So anyway, coming out of that now, I had a manager who had a lot of influences in Jamaica and London and so on. So I was traveling, and at that time, that's how I met people like Taurus and Gramps. And so at the time now, when we were doing the Sealats rhythm,
right,
the studio was on Rush Street in Woodbrook there.
Right.
And Marshall came there to do the project. And I think for Marshall, he didn't know that Gramps and we already had a relationship. So when he pulled up the day now with Gramps and them, and Gramps see me, he was like, well, yo, artist, what I want, sing out, hook up and
they was like, well, who's this man, right? Who's this man, right?
So the connection to Marshall realized, well, we know one another, and the connection was nice, and Marshall said, well, listen, you're here, and the music there, and it's open, you can do a thing, Collis.
All right.
And I said, well, all right, so, and the rest is what we
Niceness, man.
It was nice. You know, it was the first time I worked with alongside or in an environment with Marshall Montano. I was on also the Collector's Rhythm that was did a couple years before that too. And then different things as well. Even for I think would have been the first AC or so. You know, I worked in the backstage and that kind of stuff with their team and that kind of stuff. So I have a few experiences around and apart from an artist as myself.
So that song, When You Know It's Love, that was done as a track by itself prior to the collaboration or only as part of the collaboration?
No, as part of the collaboration.
Oh, okay.
They started to do the work here. I come in last, I is the last man.
Yeah.
But I think it fit nice.
Yeah. It was really a nice experience. I remember actually, I think my song kind of forced the release because I remember Marshall was still mixing. I think he sent a teaser for Laundry to hear. And when Laundry heard my song, he called me one time. He said, brother, I want you in the radio station this evening at 4 o'clock. Can you come? And I got there for 4 and the song dropped one time.
All right. Collis, are you seeing the text on the screen?
Yes, do you have any role
Right.
models or artists that inspire you or you aspire to be like?
That's actually a question I had, but this is nice. So
Yeah, that is a very good question.
thank you for that question,
Hey,
Sharon.
the phone
You
line
see,
working by chance?
Yeah.
I'm so inspired by so many other artists or musical works around that I think I can't pinpoint any one direct person that would I could say, as a role model or mentor in that sense. I'm influenced by so much. Um, well, is it influence the word? Influence is one word, but but I'm inspired and everything else by so many artists out there, so many music. So I'm sorry, I don't know how to answer that question in exactitude.
Yeah. But I think they get it just because just hearing with any names that you're uttering there, I mean that speaks for itself. I mean Marshall, Gramps, and we could go on and on and on. Bungie, we could go on. So yeah,
Well, you
you
realize too,
are.
if you check out the music as a versatile fella,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Very.
You know
so it's
that?
alternative pop, rock, reggae, soca, folk, wherever it is, just give me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I love the reggae. Sorry, yeah, I love my reggae. I love the reggae, man. Yeah, that boy, that. Yeah. What I was gonna ask you something just now. Oh, so the follow up to that question that Sharon asked is at this point, do you see yourself mentoring anybody to pass on your skills? Some young one, some young artists coming up, and you say, listen, let me pull you under my wings and I can show you a few things. Anybody like that you can
Well,
identify at this point?
well, I'll leave that open in the sense that because you see, everyone will still have what is theirs somehow inside, you know. So and then when you think about, like, for instance, and I'll use that to plug this now, because the Infinite Love Nature Experience is going to showcase other artists as well, like Candice Marcus, as you saw in the promo before, Jelani, Richard, and there are so many like they that passed through over the years in a Collis Duranty event.
Yeah.
So I consider myself as always been mentored,
Got you.
but it leaves for not at least for that person to find their self too,
Yeah.
and and build from the experience.
Um, I want to put you in a little answerness.
Yeah.
So, what? Hey, good night. I reach. I reach Rubber Dub Dub.
Hey, Patricia.
Well, but we have two men and a guest tonight, so technically we have three men in the top still. And we're not in the top, eh? Tell all of that.
Yeah,
We're
by
not
the
in
top, by the top.
Yeah.
Patricia always in
She
the
always
top.
want to put
Always
me
in
the
the
top. I don't know
top.
why she want to put me in the top.
Yeah.
No, Pat. Sorry.
Three men and
the top.
we have a next question coming in from Just Sign It TT.
Hold it. Yeah. Take note of that question. Take note of this question.
So you could formulate your,
But I want to ask him my question first. I came before him, so he had to wait.
Oh, shucks.
Next time.
Yes.
No, what I want to ask is looking at the entertainment landscape of Trinidad and Tobago, what one thing, of course there may be several, but what is one thing that you feel needs to change for the better?
From the musical landscape.
Yeah. When you look at the whole musical landscape in Trinidad and Tobago, of course you have all different types of genre, whatever. But when you look at it in a general sense, what is one thing you could identify that needs to change to help that go to a different level?
Well, but I can't tell you one thing, because it's a whole heap of thing had to happen there.
I know.
You're talking about, we had to start to be a little more transparent in the business aspect of the music, because there are artists who coming up likewise, and it probably feel they reach somewhere to one day any day because they ain't getting the proper information they're supposed to get.
Yeah.
Right? So there's that has to happen. There's more unity and all these different things we could talk about. We need a serious body of people or something, an entity that could also help manage the industry. And what I mean by that is, because I am not someone that likes to compete. However, even if I don't enter a literal competition, I'm still competing. There's a lot of competition around. But I'm not here to bash competition. My point, I want to make this point.
Sure.
Competitions now, I've seen just the end there, the winner wins, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe if that artist is proactive and so on, he will do what he does for himself, and you will hear about him for the next 3 years after that. If he spend all the winning money and things happen for him, you might hear about him so much years after that. But then there's no management where they say, okay, this artist won, he just win let's say $1 million. To help him and to manage that, and then to take him up to another level, and maybe he's outside on tour, and then the artist who wins next year can now be the opening act for the artist that won this year because he's already gone on to another.
Yeah.
It needs an engine, so that everyone now, or be it whatever genre, can be a part of this thing. Because we seasonal, the soca artist thing is a thing, so then the reggae artists have to wait until this carnival done to come and start to do the thing, and then the poets have the thing to do, and everybody. So we had to kind of find a balance with that and bridge it and support them. So again, so that is the one thing, eh?
No, I know it have plenty. I have some of my own peeps.
Yeah, that conversation I done there.
Because I'm not out there, at least not now like before. I had my time out there too, so I ain't talking as a novice. I understand certain parts of the game. But so Dexter's question, just saying it, was, do you have any artists you would like to collaborate with?
Yeah. There might be a few too, but
call 2-3 of them, no problem.
But of course, yeah, like a Stevie Wonder. I want to do something with Relata Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's an idea I had a long time now. So yeah. But and who I get, well, listen, there's so much, this girl, Sia, different. But should I tell real people I go like to just work with it, even if it's
I can see it with Stevie. It's just style of music.
Yeah.
I can definitely see it with Stevie. Yeah.
You can see that?
Yeah, I can see it. He ain't gonna see it. Stevie ain't gonna see it.
You must say I can see him, I can see him, Stevie, boy.
Stevie ain't gonna see that, right?
Stevie ain't seen me. You understand what I'm saying, Stevie?
Yeah, like that.
Watch now, you're good, yes? Yeah,
but I'm doing that one, yes.
Stevie's a good one. All right, listen, we're coming up to the halfway mark, folks, so let me give you all the next one of Collis. As I said, Collis's music, listening for yourself, is not what you would typically hear on the local landscape. And I just say it for what it is. Everybody had to find their space. Collis found his space. For some people, the carnival vibes is it. So, whole year, that is all they could sing about. And they feel that is their thing. So, no problem with that. Some people, it's something else. All together. Collis has found this thing.
Where's Bragadang, bro?
Where's Bragadang?
Where's Bragadang, bro?
Where's that? Where's that? Bragadang, bro. Where's that?
My father telling me at time. I was playing music home now, as younger. So I played some music.
Well,
he said, but where's that bragadan? Where's that bragadan?
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
That was cool. I was like, what is man talking about? Where's that bragadan music? Right?
That when you can't understand the lyrics, so that's just...
I see, yes, the man say bragadan, yes.
Yeah.
And that bugudum on my head all the day.
Yeah. So taking the next one of Collis there, folks. We come back this stuff.
So we can make a better world. We can make a better place to live in. We can make a better world, yeah. In this world that we're living in, it's only time for the reckoning, yeah. Every day now it feels so cold, because mankind is ruining the very place that we have to walk, killing off the faces that we have to talk. It's a dangerous world, yeah. And we've got to change today. So stop the hickory, the duck and all the bickering, because the lights of the world seems to be flickering. Come off that Samsung version that you're listening, and hold a real vibe into sister and your brethren. And when we come together as one, we can have a brand new day, a new day under the sun, yeah. We can make a better world. We can make a better place to live in. We can make a better world, yeah. Alright. We can make a better world. We can make a better world. We can make a better world. We can make a better place to live in, yeah. We can make a better world. So we can make a better world. We can make a better world. Alright. We can make a better place to live in. We can make a better world, yeah. I say the times get red and red are still to come. We have to stand up firm here in a Babylon. You got to believe and know that you're a chosen one, and let your light shine for the world so they can understand that the places we have to walk, the beautiful faces that we have to talk, makes it a wonderful world, yeah. So we've got to change today. So stop the hickory, the duck and all the bickering, because the lights of the world seems to be flickering. Come off that iPhone version that you're listening, and hold a real vibe with your sister and your brethren. And when we come together as one, we can have a brand new day, a new day under the sun, yeah. So we can make a better world. We can make a better place to live in. We can make a better world, yeah. Alright. We can make a better world. We can make a better world. We can make a better world. We can make a better place to live in. We can make a better world. 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 Alright. We can make a better world. Make a better place to live in, yeah. We can make a better world. 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 We can make a better place to live in. We can make a better world. We can make a better world. We can make a better world. Alright. So we can make a better world. I know. So we can make a better place to live in. Oh yeah, we can make a better world. So we can make a better world. I know.
Are you interested in learning to crochet? Nikki is making it happen for you with her simply unique style. First cycle, you will learn the basic stitches, reading crochet patterns, types of crochet thread, and much more. To register, call or WhatsApp 294-5537. Register now. The first cycle starts Saturday, March 5th, 2022, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for 6 weeks. Classes will be conducted virtually via Zoom and cost only $300 TT per cycle. Come and learn to crochet with Nikki.
Emma. Huh? Emma. Emma.
Every day it's getting on my nerves.
Emma.
Oh, I'm
Emma. Emma.
Emma, wipe with that, let me see. Wipe it, let me see.
Hola. So we talking with the man Collis Duranty. Collis Duranty and
Emma.
Collis, we have a question.
Yeah, boy.
We have a couple of questions coming in here. Who are some of the artists that you collaborated with already?
Bunchy Garland, Taurus Riley. That's released. Unreleased, there's a Morgan Heritage and Collis Duranty collaboration. Well, I mean, I would say Marshall, but not in direct collaboration, but on the same project.
Yeah. Somebody said that tune was actually one of their favorites.
Which one is
Somebody
that?
said Anastasia. Harriet said you and Stevie, that will be a sweet combination.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
I tell her, nah,
I can see it.
I could see that. I could see it.
Give that.
I don't know if Stevie could see it, but I could see it.
I can see it.
Good. So, let me talk a little more about Infinite Love. What you did we mention the artists on the cast?
No.
No, we didn't.
No.
You mentioned people that you work
slightly,
with, young ones and so on.
Yes,
Who are
yes.
the other artists supporting the show?
Right. So for this event, we have Candice Marcus, Jelani J. Smokened, Richard Barrow, and Nisa.
Yeah, Nisa, as in JD Nisa. You know,
Yes,
they got
JD
engaged.
Nisa.
You know they got
Yes.
engaged.
Yes. And if I may say, very big congratulations to the couple.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was vibes.
Niceness, man. Niceness.
Yeah. So, in terms of musical styles, variety, what we looking at? From that combination of artists, what we looking to touch in terms of style, genre, kind of thing? What you could expect?
Well, you're looking to touch a little bit of everything, actually, and we're really happy to showcase that part, that the versatility of the artists coming out of Trinidad and Tobago. Candice is an excellent songwriter, an excellent voice, and she also is very versatile. So she can swing it anywhere. She could swing it jazzy. She could go into the reggae. She could the ballad, whatever.
Yeah.
Jelani is a nice twist of the old school, a little bit with the new millennial kind of vibes, hip hop, and something fresh, something new. You can't really put a handle to it, and that's the nice thing about these artists. They're similar to myself with that.
Yeah.
We're not bounded down by any particular handle of the thing.
Yeah.
Because some people like to consider me a reggae artist and so on, but I'm a music artist.
Oh, yeah.
And so Jelani and they are also the same.
Yeah. You know
Richard.
something that, sorry to interject, but
yeah.
One of the things that jump out at me with Candice, I knew Candice for years as the bass woman from the group SAS with Nadia Batson. When I hear Candice open she throat, Papa, I said, what?
Different.
Serious?
Yeah.
This piece not be here, I'm not gonna
I'll tell the story.
I teach this man some phrases.
I trying to understand that.
Yeah, she opened, she threw it, she take, she drew that.
Yeah, that was it.
She larynx.
Man say, yeah, she
Yeah, that's a musical too.
She's a doctor.
Yeah. Now, but see, when I hear that girl started throw out notes, so I said, what?
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised. Pleasant.
People
Well, of course,
wouldn't
those of you who
know
heard the ad, you heard her just do a little thing, a real. And the thing is, from the kind of music that she plays with Sass and other people, you wouldn't expect her in terms of singing. Totally on the opposite side.
Totally different.
Wow.
And then she has a bit of an old soul, because when she starts to choose, if you give Candace do a cover,
Yeah.
she go in and pick some kind of old, some back in the 80s, 70s song and thing, and
I pick up that.
and bring it up, and and wow,
I saw
amazing.
several of her videos on Facebook, and it's all along that kind of line.
Yeah. Her voice is authentic with that.
Yes, yeah. That blew me away. I see, she was even on Digicel Rising Stars at one point. And, well, I didn't watch them thing,
Right.
But in looking at but in looking at her material, I realized there's a video with her performing at Digicel Rising Stars.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
She surprised me. She's pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. So prepare to be blown away. Infinite Love Nature Experience. Candace is going to blow the.
Yeah, boy. No.
The roof off,
that will be a highlight. See, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That take care.
Richard Barrow.
Take care. She take the crown from you. Next thing when she perform the.
Well, that was the show said.
Bring back Candace.
What is this?
That's all right.
Are your friend?
Yeah.
Your people. What that way you bring them for? Because you want to bring them, and then it's like, oh God, boy.
No.
We want them to blow the roof off.
Yes, and the show will be evenly blended where that is concerned.
Correct.
So you're gonna be satisfied right through,
Yeah. How these things coming up so late, though? I had to check out.
Yeah, I don't see it come up already. We don't answer that.
Yeah. I had to check out that. Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah, you have Richard Barrow on the steel pan.
Yeah.
But also singing now. And Richard has really grown. I have known Richard before he even went on to study at Berkeley.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so the Richard I know now, you can really see that he has studied.
Yeah.
And he is now enhancing and expanding what he's doing. So he's singing now, he's doing backup vocals, he's doing all kind of different things now.
All right.
Right? But some really nice stuff.
I heard earlier you talked about teaching yourself, little thing on the guitar and stuff like that.
Yeah, self-taught, yeah.
How much influence do you put in the arrangements of your songs? Or do you have somebody that handles that for you? So you write, say, this is my idea, you arrange it. Or do you get involved in the arrangement?
Well, there's Kyle Peters, who is my musical director and leader of the band Vigilant.
Mm-hmm.
And he has been working with me from he is a man have beard and thing now and ras and thing now, but when milk was on the face, me and he working together, and he really has grown to understand the music of Collis Duranty, because even he does have me a little amazed when he is amazed.
Yeah.
Because when I would find chords that I don't know. And even sometimes how I hold these chords are different to how you would or should hold these chords.
Right, the voicing, yeah.
Yeah, so when he is playing and I am playing, you're getting the same thing. And then he goes say, well, boy, wait, there's some big number here. Might hear him call something diminished this and 8, that and 7 and thing what I don't know about.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, magic, just... So I get all the chords I write, but when it comes to really enhancing that and for the whole band to play, Kyle Peters is the man responsible for that.
How long you guys working together?
I tell you, since milk on the man face. Since he mother milk on the face.
I try to get figures over here calling. You know, this is the
Wait,
answer.
what
You know, this is the first person asking how long he think.
You want to hear 3 donkey years. 3 donkey years. That's what you want to hear. 3 donkey years.
I get the idea.
4 donkey years or 3? I'm more feel as 4, but we gonna stick with 3. 3 donkey years, the man just say that.
No, well, it's going into.
But how long a
for
donkey
me
years?
personally, yeah, that is the thing. We know how long donkey years is. No, but let me say well into 20 years going.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
I try to remember the first time I saw you. Kyle was with you already, but I try to remember where that was. It was an event that Victor Donovan invited me to. He said, Eric, you need to come and hear this man sing. That was something that was put on by TNT Ent. At the time, I can tell you who was the person at the helm at the time. Dion McNichols, yes.
Right, 2009.
Right, and this lady, Dawn, from
Kamabach.
Guru Darling, Dawn Kamabach, did the video. Yeah. And that was my first experience.
Oh God, I can't remember the name of the show, but it was something unplugged, I think.
Yes, was that unplugged? It was you, I think Nihilet was also one, was 3 artists they featured.
Yes.
I think Nihilet was one. And I can't remember who was the third one.
Yes, I really can't remember.
Yeah. But I said, wait. That's when I first heard this song, Dream Highway.
Right.
4. What's the next one? You did about 4 songs, I believe. But that,
okay. There's a video of that still on YouTube.
Yes, it is. It is. There's a particular song you do, Brighter Day. And
yes, I did Brighter Day in that show.
Every time I hear, there's a transition you do in that song, Collis. I don't have the actual thing here for a play. I don't know where that come from, but something about that transition, not just the music, the words that go with it, it's like the song happening here, and when that time reaches, like it just take you up somewhere.
Right.
I say, wait, but every time I hear that, I don't know, I might be sounding a little stupid for some people, but maybe a musician thing, I don't know. But that when that line when we shall not fail, mankind must prevail, and the way of move with it, and the music and everything.
I know, mankind must prevail.
Yeah, boy. That.
So come on, help me rock this sinking boat and set the sail.
Yeah.
For I do believe it's moving on, it's right ahead, these brighter days. We need some brighter days.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good fine thing on you.
Yeah, man. Infinite love, man. The nature experience, man.
Hey, that's all. Stand by this. Back it up. Only watch this.
We need some brighter days. We need some brighter. We need some brighter days. We need some brighter. We need some brighter days.
The color of red is in our days. We no longer appreciate blue skies and yellow sun rays. The stars at night are hard to see. Seems pollution is just as bad as an illusion is to me. Gray clouds are seen within men's hearts, while darkness controls the world as a hurricane running its path. So when will this war and violence cease? Cause revolution means it makes no sense that we should cry out for peace, but I say we shall not fail. For I know mankind must prevail. So come on, help me rock this sinking
Hey, boy.
My bad. Oh gosh, we came back and I forgot. I had the audio off, so all that nice little talk we had talk about the fella and all that kind of thing.
Hey, Erica again,
Yeah,
eh?
boy. Yeah. So for those who missed it, what Collis was saying, the guy on the djembe who was next to him, he passed away some time ago. So that had him in a little. Watching the video, he just went in a little space.
And that's good, man.
Which is understandable. It's
important.
So let's talk a little more. We're going to bring it home because we have a little thing we want to deal with too after. And you could stick around for it if you want. Yeah, we have a caller coming in, man. Let's take this call.
Rub-a-dub-dub, you inside.
Yes, good night. Rub-a-dub-dub. No volume.
Good night.
Volume now come. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Collis here, they just keep you on my toes. You understand? They keep you, and we like that.
Yeah, we have it locked.
So we have a couple of things to deal with. If you want to hang around and chat about that, no problem. We want to wrap this up a little bit.
Right.
So the event the premiere is on the 26th of March.
Yes.
Pay-per-view. Let's talk a little bit about our pay-per-view. So I know pay-per-view in Trinidad and Tobago is not a very popular thing yet. Even if you put the price at $1, just to know that you had to pay for something. You know,
God, not everybody.
No, I say everybody. I never said everybody. I said in Trinidad. It doesn't necessarily mean the whole of Trinidad. You know, but we did last year. We did a show, and it was broadcast locally on one of our local television houses for Trinidad and Tobago, of course. But everybody outside.
Stop that.
There was a pay-per-view set up for that. And so, of course, locals who living outside can't see the local station, so they had to pay pay-per-view. You know, people actually complain. So why the artists had to be charging? So why they can't just do it for we to see? I said, but these people serious? So the artists had to find money, pay band, pay manager, pay this, pay venue to put on a show. And all they ask you is to contribute $10 to help. And that's a big problem. You find they shouldn't do that. Just give it for free. I said, these people for real, man? What's your take on that? What's your take on that? Seriously.
I remember last year I was to do a show. I was to travel to Jamaica. And when I was doing up this stuff with the promoter now, I was to do 2 codes. One for if we're traveling.
Yeah.
One for if we're not traveling.
Yes.
Now if we're not traveling, that is the code to do it virtually.
Right.
Now to travel is just the flight. Well, they would see about accommodation. They will have a band there. So I just had to rehearse with the band, everything. So, I mean, while yes, they probably have to pay these people, I still have, that cost is less on my side.
Yeah.
But here, when I have to give them the bill for doing it home, virtually alone, it was more than if I had to travel.
Yes, because you know how to cover everything.
But I had to cover everything. I had to pay the band, pay a camera team to come out and tape, to edit and do the tape and everything. Plus, I mean, we humans, we had to eat, we had to drink our water, we had to, you understand? So it is very cost effective. And then apart from paying for the work itself, you still want to pay yourself.
Of course.
And when I say that, I don't mean just the fact that you get paid and you're getting money in your pocket, because sometimes what you just get paid is just commensurate with just doing something you have to do. But you would like to know that you could still get paid, that you could do something and you have something in your hand. That's where you get paid.
Correct. Correct is right.
You understand? So asking for $10 is not much. I am just learning about how the pay-per-view and all that works. As you said, there's an understanding that it's not so popular right now yet in the local sphere.
Yeah.
So and even abroad, you have to understand too how to hit it. I'm learning how to hit it too. 'Cause you don't want to come too high. You don't want to come too low.
Yeah.
So we are offering, I think it's $11 for.
Yeah, 10.55.
For
about it. It's in the promo.
Yeah, for this
10.55. Yeah.
event, that's 10.55 US.
No, yeah, you're correct. 11.55. 11.55.
11.55.
Yes,
right,
correct.
US.
Yeah.
And so, and all we're asking for is for your support. Share, tell a friend about it, tell a family member, tell somebody, hey, because you're really doing a good for all of us. I mean, everybody going through it too. I am not going to. For some people, at $10 might be hard too.
Yeah.
But for who can, we give thanks.
Nice. Yes. And I want to encourage you guys out there. This is the first of several to come. Support the artists. Support your local artists.
Yeah, man.
All right.
The art form.
If for some reason you find that you can't gel with the kind of music they're doing, I understand it, but still see how you could support in some way. But for the most part, because artists are people. Listen, I just tell people, try to imagine when somebody under pressure, what's one of the first things they do? Not try to get some music to listen to clear their head, to relax. You come home, you're tired, you put on some to relax. You watch something on TV. Listen, how far the world will go without the artist, without entertainment? I mean, it is what it is. I remember I always give this story, and you could ask my brother about it. You might know, for instance, while he was a volunteer fireman, and he decided he wanted to be an entertainer. He went and told my father. My father tripped. Because my father was a policeman, he was a teacher. You want to be an entertainer? You do what? You don't brag at that thing, go and jump on stage. To do what? My father tripped.
And
In a very short space of time.
Look at that now.
He became his favorite son.
Yeah.
It is what it is, you know what I mean?
That's right.
And the reality is, we can't do without it. As much as we might pretend, you go to a funeral, what do you do? Play music to put people in a space. You go to church, you go to a wedding, you go to some graduation. Music, it is an integral part of the whole landscape, of who we are as a people. You can't get away from that. So, I don't think a lot of people understand the cost artists incur
just to be an
artist. Yes, for real. A lot that
correct.
There's a lot that goes together.
Even recording the music is a cost.
Yeah.
and not only just that. You see, social media and all these different things come and create a thing now where is what you, the fans, demand from the artist. So we have to trend in a certain type of way. We have to always look a certain type of way. We have to always think. A man can't come back in the same clothes he wearing all the time and all kind of different things. Because they just tell you, they tell you the science of the thing, you know what I mean? And you have to keep a constant face. If you're not there too often, you lose and this and all kind of different things.
Yeah.
And these demands are the demands that has been formulated from what the audience has always shown to want.
Yeah.
So now we the artists now have to keep up with that. Because that now becomes part of the work if we want to maintain that. To have you buy into what we are doing. So if I show this one suit and next week I have a next suit and the next week I have another, so it's costly.
Yeah. You know, we are probably the only people, at least that I could think of, that our biggest musical event every year is a competition. While in other countries, even up the Caribbean all over, is a festival. Sometimes 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever. But for us, it's a competition. Our biggest musical event every year is a competition or several competitions. Why? And I always say, why can't be a time when, just bring the artists together, whatever sphere, you know, we're not going down the political and the ideological, you know, wherever it is, but have a thing where you just bring artists and have a festival. Why it have to be competition all the time?
No, well, I agree with that. Totally. But it also comes back again to what we was talking before. What happens after the competition? We could build, I see they started bringing people from the States and Hollywood and different things to come to take in these shows and so on. And then what happens after that? You know, this should be something that is building so that artist who wins is now an international artist. He going on to where he don't want to come back in that competition next year.
Yeah.
And somebody else gets the rise.
He had to go back. They love to go back. That's some of them go back 15 years now and they can't win nothing.
But I ain't in the political part of the conversation.
I just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
But you know, it needs work. It needs work, you know, and I agree with you, Eric, you know, because I have been to Rebel Salute in Jamaica, and I'm talking about I stand up so long till I start to feel like electricity running through my foot. Because it's from one evening till the next morning.
Yeah.
And there's music, and there's enough artists to carry it on, and you know.
Yeah. I Collis, we had to make a little shift here, so we want to say thanks to you for coming on.
Right.
we
Yes,
had to make a little shift
physically
because the rain wanted to
They're gonna drop an umbrella for all of the road, buddy.
Umbrella is joke. I gotta get into tapulid.
So for those of you who missed it, let me get waiting. Right. So look out for it, guys. March 26th. Maybe we should start to plan this concept, Eric. But support from all sectors. Yes, Sharon, agreed. I am willing to do my part, whatever that part is, but I'm willing to do whatever I could do. But for years, and this has nothing to do, and just for the sake of the argument, this has nothing to do with my Christian upbringing and all that kind of stuff, because I didn't always have this ideology that I have now. But from a little boy, I always used to be watching, and because I've seen it. You're seeing clips on news and things from different things that happen in different countries, all kind of thing. Why our biggest thing had to be a competition? Why everything for me is competition? And to me, it has transcended just that I don't call it a festival, but that activity, it has become so much a part of us that we feel we have to be competing for everything. Rather than collaborating and supporting each other and we grow. One of my friends has his tagline on his business: we grow when you grow. We grow when you grow. Now, try to imagine everybody thinking like that. Everybody will grow together. But when it's a case of, I want to grow. I want to grow. I want to grow. No. So, Sharon, are you ready? Let me have a talk. Collis, it's been nice. Let me get some final words now. I had to get Alistair out of here in here. I go take my wet.
What can I say, man? And thank you again for having me on the program. As I said that before, I apologize again that I couldn't be there in person, but I'll try my best for the next one. And to everyone listening out there, thank you, and I'm looking forward to your continued support. Check out our social media pages, at Instagram at Collis Duranty Official, Facebook Collis Duranty, The Unlimited Soul Project, and check out what's happening. Check out the Infinite Love, the Nature Experience event page. You know, you'll get all the information, and just keep sharing, and we're looking forward to your full support.
Nicely. Thank you.
Nice, man, Collis, man.
So let's take one more
Love
from
in the
Collis.
house.
Yeah, man. So, guys, we're coming back. We have a few minutes to close off, and we have a little thing we want to bring up, a nice little thing. Collis, if you want to stay, as I say, you could stay. We have a little, let me show them so they could know what we're going to talk about. This, I want to highlight this. See this? Ooh, what never, I pressed the wrong thing. Right. This.
Hey, don't make joke. We have a bobsled team out there.
Ah, boy. Well, I found out something about that. I want to talk about that a little bit. So,
well, good night. Talk about it one time.
let me run the promo and close off this. Right, so guys, in case you missed it, March 26th, support it.
Put your hand in mine.
Infinite love.
Take a breath, pause for a cause.
Infinite love.
All this madness in the world.
Love meets nature for the ultimate virtual event. Infinite Love, the nature experience.
With the iconic music of the one and only Collis Duranty and the Unlimited Soul Project. For a generous contribution of only $11.55 US, you can enjoy 2 hours of sweet, soothing Caribbean vibes
from the Jamaica Beach Resort, Toco,
in sunny Trinidad,
only via pay-per-view
at live.allaccess.events. Love support by
Candice Marcus.
I was hopeless as a kitten up a tree.
Jelani J. Smoke Ned.
It's only black notes, like Negro spirituals bringing black hope. To the misinformed, the truth is not in black votes.
Nissa.
Everybody wants to know what's going on with me. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Richard Biro.
And more. Find us on Facebook
and Instagram
at All Access Events TT
for more information. Saturday, March 26th.
The global premiere of Infinite Love, the nature experience.
When you know it's love.
When you know the love has gone and finally found a way. It's when you know it's love.
Are you interested in learning to crochet? Nikki is making it happen for you with her simply unique style. First cycle, you will learn the basic stitches, reading crochet patterns, types of crochet thread, and much more. To register, call or WhatsApp 294-5537. Register now. The first cycle starts Saturday, March 5th, 2022, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for 6 weeks. Classes will be conducted virtually via Zoom and cost only $300 per cycle. Come and learn to crochet with Nikki.
Yes, come and learn to crochet with Nikki. I've seen some people. People saying, guys, be safe out there. Blessed night. We ain't going nowhere, you know.
Hey, I had to send some shouts to Claude Cambridge from St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yes, man.
Locked in. St. Vincent is in the
man.
house.
Harriet Jeremiah said, I'm ready to support
Harriet,
the show.
thank you.
Yeah, niceness,
Thank you,
man.
Harriet.
Niceness,
Please
man.
don't forget, back in, right, your nice little light there. I enjoyed every bit of what you said. And what you nice, yes. Thank you, Agnes. Agnes Roach, I know that name.
Yeah.
Thank you, Agnes.
Yes,
Thank you for the support, guys.
Thank you.
So yes, so listen, I want to talk about this because I'll just throw it up quick. So I got wind of this. I think the first reveal was done sometime in January. And we were made aware that our TT bobsled team had qualified for the Beijing Winter Olympics. But notice what it says. Returns to Winter Olympics after 20 years.
20 years though, that's why watching that with them.
20 years, so that means they was there already. They returned. They was involved in Winter Olympics already. But I never hear about that.
I never hear about that.
I never hear about that.
All I know is cool runnings.
Well, that's the
I
thing.
know we don't say that.
They make a big
all
movie.
I know.
Well, here the next shocking part I found out. One of those foreign news people doing this. Well, no, they commentating on the event now. And when they were talking about the Trinidad bobsled team, and the co-host made mention that, you know, they weren't the only one from the Caribbean. We have the Jamaicans, talk about how famous the Jamaicans was and thing with that whole crew running thing. And the lady said, no, There was a Trinidad team that same year. When the Jamaicans came out and that was a big thing, there was a Trinidad team there too. We never hear about that.
Who are these people? Who are these people?
But here the big thing for me, one of the big things, and somebody raised this point. Watch the branding on the sled.
Who is them people?
Let me see if I can blow it up.
Lottery World.
Let me see if I can blow it up there.
Lottery World.
Which one of them countries in Trinidad? Which one of them business in Trinidad?
I don't know none of them. Bell and Ross. But who that? Bulldog, yeah. Oddballs, now by that. Then them kind of thing in something too. We can go at them kind of name. We can go to be businesses and them kind of name. Bulldog, yeah.
No, but the thing is...
What's the next one? Something balls?
No, but the thing is...
That
is who's sponsoring.
No. Then that is a kind of different thing.
No, but forget that. You like thing about
We had to watch them fellas and them. They're not from Trinidad.
No, they're Trinidad.
They're not real Trinidad. They're not real Trinidad.
Trinidad, yes.
It's about Trinidad in America, man. That next Trinidad. I know we Trinidad.
But where the local support?
But we don't know about it, or we go support it.
Well, I'm not going to say that.
You understand where I'm going? You understand where I'm going? You understand where I'm going? Everybody glad. Trinidad, ooh, you have a bobsled team. I think, all right, no problem. But
yeah, they didn't take it on Keyshawn.
And this is Olympics. To reach Olympics final, you have to go through qualifications over a period of time. How come it's only when they're in the final we now hear about them?
You gotta make the final.
No, but where there was all the time, they didn't just appear. They had to go through semis, quarterfinals, prelims, so they had to, that was a period of time. So people seeing this now and up in arms, which I understand, about the lack of local branding in terms of sponsorship and that kind of thing. But if nobody knows that is happening, what local branding you expect to see on it?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So that, to me, falls square in the lap of the Olympic Committee. Because if you know you have a team that represented Trinidad, that going for the, which is how much, because look, right now, the man already talking about the next Winter Olympic, which is like next 4 years. So that means, for this one, that preparation started 4 years ago. But only last month we find out that we have a Trinidad and Tobago bobsled team.
But how they doing? So where that picture there? What is it? Where
so far, from what I saw, they not one. Sorry. They went through their third heat, and in every heat they have improved on their time, which is good. They didn't big them up much because they haven't taken part in years. We don't support our team. No, that's a fact, and that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, Collis, so far from what I've seen, I don't have the latest update, but what I've seen so far is that they have been improving every time they race. Whether they qualify for the next round, I'm not too sure yet.
Sure, right, okay.
Yeah. But this is it. We don't. Right. When you're up there, you see, and we could tie that back with the same music thing, You see, when you're up there, ooh, yeah, everybody. But nobody wants it. You're struggling coming through. They see their potential, But nah, you ain't ready yet. So we go wait until. Well, how you gonna get ready?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. That when I saw that, it was mixed emotions. I feel nice to see it. I feel nice when I heard that the team was, since back then, 20 years ago, with the same time with the Jamaican team. But I feel sad that all that time and we ain't nothing by.
Yeah.
Not even a little update to say, well, them fellas trying something. They didn't make it, but they still trying. Nothing by. To the point that they reached the final. When I say the final, they reach the Olympics. That means they pass through all the qualification phases with their different times and whatever. They reach there. And it's only when they reach we know hearing about them. That, yeah, but nah. Oh, God. I ain't good. I ain't good.
Yeah,
Talk about let me alone raving here. What I'm
yeah, you're going down the road. You're going down the road.
Yeah,
You're
no,
going
no, no,
down the
no.
road.
Yeah, the meditation, I'm upon anything.
Yeah. We don't
Serious.
support our own. I wonder why.
Yeah.
And as they say they drop the ball on the sport. They drop the ball a long time.
How much years ago, man?
Yeah.
But you see, I think remember, it's not
That is 4 years to every Olympic.
it's not a mud sport.
What a mud sport?
No. You have to remember it's slow you talk, it's coldness you're talking about. You understand? You know, you gotta take the team members have to understand they could deal with the cold.
Yeah.
So if you understand where I'm coming from already there, you know, so them team members and nobody will just come out yesterday from the back of Marabella or somewhere and they're gonna update them to say they want to be a bobsled driver, you understand?
But is that enough to not support the team, man? I mean, they're representing we, and the thing is, we know, for instance, there are a lot of people who live outside, but they're very loyal to the country, whether because of work or something, you know. Look like this girl, Brianna Williams. She grew up in the States, but she chose to represent Jamaica. An athlete being trained by Atto Bolden. But the little bit I heard, since she's a little girl, she in the States, she's going to school in the States, you know. So she's basically there all her life. But because of the Jamaican parentage and the heritage, she chose to represent Jamaica. And she getting the full support. So, I mean, so we know we have Trinis who have been out there for X amount of time. They build their life, they have business, whatever. But they actually support home. They come home ever so often, they contribute to local, all that kind of stuff. And I mean, they're proud to represent Trinidad. You know, it's not like you're representing one of the big countries who you know, if you win, you're getting a 50,000 or a little 100,000 extra something. You know that. So the fact that they chose to represent Trinidad says something to me. You know, I don't know. You know, but that's our point. That's our point to you.
Yeah.
So, folks, listen now. We're still taking all your calls. So we're about to wrap up the show for the night. You know. What's the time? The 10:47. Yeah, this is good time. So, who wanted the final call for the night? Let me see. Anybody? Wait, how much calls do you get for the night? One, two?
We didn't get one call.
Wait, nobody called. Why all you do with that tonight? Wait, now, where we boy William?
Oh, I ain't know what's going on. Something wrong.
Or do we get one call? Mommy.
Two calls.
Auntie, why call the buffet?
Yeah.
For this song.
Yeah, call the buffet. You.
We.
Don't know we.
We had to share that buff.
Mine and myself.
We had to share that buff.
We had to share
You don't want man operation there. You had to share that
No, you operated. I operated here.
Excuse
me.
Yeah.
We can't be doing the same thing because one of the same thing will put the two of we in trouble. But I just want to, if all you can support Bob Sled, I want all you to support Nikki and her crochet classes.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You saw the ad a couple of times tonight. That's starting very soon, and we're looking at March. So you all need to call, right? It's going to be a nice course. Yes, very interesting things you're going to learn. You can see here on the table, Eric only hiding it with the thing here, but this is something she started working on. See if I can see the face good this week or just last. I think she started working on this on Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night. So you see, it's a little teddy bear. It's not a dog, boy. Jesus.
Sorry.
Man started back the
Oh, teddy bear that song, right?
Yeah, boy, but if it's looking like a dog, then you go back. Yeah, but if it's looking like no dog, that's looking like a dog.
Teddy bear don't have long hair, so.
Jesus Christ, it could be a bunny.
How teddy bear?
Yeah. So guys, the crochet classes, we're looking at starting on the 5th of March. You can call the number 2945537. That's the number, the business number, to get yourself registered. It's a 6-week course. Saturdays, we're running 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., 2 hours. Every Saturday for 6 weeks straight. And guess what? It's only $300 for the 6 weeks. To start learning basic crochet.
Yeah.
So, you know, that small thing of following support the little Jamaican, Trinidadian bobsled team. But we supported Nikki's handcrafted creations.
Yeah.
We're going to learn to crochet. Right? I say, let me put in my plug before Eric.
Before what?
Well, I look at the name of the fellas, you know.
Else.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, thanks for being here, Collis.
Yeah, we look in the link.
It was nice as always, you know, we link up.
Always support, infinite love, support.
I'm waiting on the next Toko run, just saying.
Support.
Or a Matlat run. Just saying. Just putting that out there. You know, I'm available on Friday, Saturday, you know. Just saying. I just saying.
Right, okay. Well, we on.
Yeah, boy, Collis, boy, thanks, man. So,
yeah, man,
we'll link up.
Yeah, man, check it like Collis. All right, thanks again, bro. Blessings. Yes, folks. So we're looking to wrap up early, like in about 15 minutes early.
Yeah. In about 15 now. We are 9 minutes. So you actually your time off.
Hey,
you have a whole club there and you're balling.
What's this?
What is this?
What's this clip?
Oh, Lord.
Hello? Sorry?
Can you put your mask up?
My mask, it's up.
You have to put it over your nose.
Sir, it's over my nose.
I want one like that. Who I can get to make one like that for me, boy? I like that. Put your mask up, but one to you. My mask up already, you're fast. It's fast, you're fast. Yeah.
Put your mask.
Yeah.
Put
your mask up.
Hey. So, folks, that's about it, you know. Wrapping up here for you. Let me just run some ads, pay some bills. And that's it. Until next week. See you guys.
People have a whole...
Yeah, they have a whole
set of minutes again.
You stay? You stay?
It's 10:52.
You stay
now. No. Play the ads, man. Play the ads.
Let me take some ads.
Welcome to your one-stop shop for all your vocal acting, audio advertising, and production needs. KV Voiceover Production Services takes care of all voicing requirements and are equipped to supply the right voice for all your advertisements, narrations, and audio voicing for virtual and live events. You can visit us online at www.kvvoice.com or contact us at 493-5387 or email at kvvpro1@gmail.com. KV Voiceover Production Services. We've got the voice to make things happen.
Nicole's Handcrafted Creations. For all your custom-made crochet items, baby hats and booties, beachwear for a classy day at the beach, Christmas decor for the festive season, crocheted octopus for decorative and fun. designer throwbacks for that special outfit, baby dresses for newborn and toddlers, office jackets for that touch of sophistication, regular throwbacks for everyday use, bathroom tissue holders for that stylish look. Nico's Handcrafted Creations. Contact us today on Facebook or Instagram, or you can call us or WhatsApp 294-5537.
Yeah, so let's see the ad, and just remember to link up now. We had some people who called before and said they were interested in the crochet classes. Well, it's happening, and it's happening. Course has been outlined and packaged and is ready to go.
I feel
So,
like I that class.
Call us up, get in contact with her. We taking registration up to the 28th of February. So remember that date, right? Yeah, might have extingent circumstances. We accommodate, but we're trying to get everything ready by the 28th. So register early. Call up the number 294-5537. Get in contact with Nikki. And yeah, then we do the thing nice. The price real nice, you know? The price real nice. 6-week course, $300. I mean, TTA is TTA. And if you're up the islands, it will be done via Zoom. So if you're up the islands, anywhere in the Caribbean, we could organize something, bank transfer, thing, send thing, and I mean, we have technology to do things, right? So even if you're up the islands, if you're out of the Caribbean and you feel, well, hey, you want to be part, it's Zoom. You can link up from anywhere in the world to do this course. That is the great thing about it, right? So get ready for that. Ting. Rubber dub.
Look at the number there.
The number is on the screen.
Look the number.
Right, we go bust the ad before when we close enough, we go bust the ad, close up, and we go ride out. Because, I mean, Alan! Next week, bye. Alan! It's the greatest thing I ever see.
Alan!
Right, he said, no, that's not Alan.
Steve!
Hey, but guys, yeah, so link up with Nikki. I know for sure we had about three calls, and so a couple messages came in last time when she was on the show. So link up with her, man, and then we get the thing going, and we get the ball rolling. You can't get better than that. Can't get better than that. Right? So anyway, guys, that's that time. As Eric said, we have a 2 minutes again. We had a nice interview with Collis. I saw some of my peeps from 104.7 More FM, right? Locked on, doing Maz. Easy, some of the loyal listeners locked on, right? So guys, remember, if you want to get some good music, good programming, you can link up tomorrow, 12 to 3, More FM 104.7. Myself, the big man in the business, the massive Dr. Hyde.
Big up on us, Hal.
We're going to be doing it nice inside the lunchbox. So check out that tomorrow, 104.7. We live on Facebook, Iconic 104.7. Right? So, yeah.
Thank you again for joining us, guys. Just sign it, Dexter. Thank you.
Dexter!
Very good show.
Harriet
and all the others, Anastasia, the whole crew, Auntie Y, Mommy TV, who did you say Mommy? TV man, you say Mommy TV. TV Mommy, everybody.
Mommy TV.
I didn't say Mommy TV.
They're good, yes?
Hey, thanks, folks. So take this one, we give you leaving what the promotion for Nicole's handcrafted creations. Well, let's sign up for it. I feel like we're going to sign up for that class.
Link up now, man. Do thing now, man. No. What is that you're doing there?
I'll find my own way of doing it.
What did you do?
Are you interested in learning to crochet? Nikki is making it happen for you with her simply unique style. First cycle, you will learn the basic stitches, reading crochet patterns, types of crochet thread, and much more. To register, call or WhatsApp 294-5537. Register now. The first cycle starts Saturday, March 5th, 2022, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for 6 weeks. Classes will be conducted virtually via Zoom and cost only $300 TT per cycle. Come and learn to crochet with Nikki.
Wait now, what the other thing?
I don't find it.
Oh, shucks.
Next system.
We outside, cause inside too